Welcome back, everybody, to another speed drawing here. This is a double dog portrait in colored pencil, and I kind of just wanted to go over just a little bit about what I did here. So obviously I have the outline already completed, and I'm going in and doing the eyes, just mapping out everything with my colored pencils here. I do use on this dog in particular, some blues, browns, and I believe some gold color in there, obviously some white. And the picture I had, I just wanted to make sure that the eyes weren't completely bulging out. Sometimes when the dog gets older, their eyes kind of just start like, how like a pug or small dogs, their eyes just kind of start popping out there. But I think I did a pretty good job making them look nice and smooth and just a little glossy. I didn't want to go too crazy, I just wanted them to look soft. And then I started working around the muzzle here, using pinks, gray tones, just a little bit of ginger root color, just mapping out everything. I did put a layer of cream or white down where I wanted those tufts in between to stay white. So just in case if I was going to scrape away, I would be able to scrape away the top layer with my X-Acto knife, the back side of it. Moving on to the nose, I do use some blue. I think I accidentally kept grabbing my indigo blue because the color of that pencil for some reason just looks closely related to the black. And my eyeballs just kind of grab it and think that it's black, and then I'm like, oh crap, that wasn't black, and that was indigo blue. I wanted to use black because I already used enough of it, but it's okay. I ended up going back over it with a brown color, and that knocks that blue out of there with the dark umber. Mapped in a little bit more of the chin, going in around the eyes with the dark umber, and I do use a purple. I have it right here. I believe I used from Prismacolor, the Parma Violet. Yeah, PC 108. Or technically it's 1008 if you want to look at it that way. So, and then as we go around here, there is like some blue hue around the outside of the face, so I layered that down first. So basically when I work with a white paper, if you don't already have a toned paper, you basically gotta have some kind of toning underneath the paper. At least for me, that's how it works for me. And it just makes it easier to, once you layer on top, to scrape away if you want to make like little fuzz effects or like little furs. I do have to say you want to do that before you go in with your mineral spirits, because unless you really put a good layer down, they're kind of hard to scrape away. I have done it. I think I do it on here. It's just very subtle, and that's what I was going for. But if you're looking for like a really strong, just either embossing tool or to indent the paper or something else to help you, whatever works for you. But for what was working for me was doing the mineral spirits, the odorless mineral spirits on my paintbrush. I do have different paintbrushes. I usually go with the ones that are a little bit more worn for the fur. It gives a like a softer texture when it blends out versus like if I were to kind of do a little bit on the eyes. I don't want I usually do like a smaller, thinner one for the eyes that's not as worn out, so that I don't want a fuzzy. I just want it to kind of smooth out a little bit. Okay, so some colors I'm using around the face here would be your French gray. Obviously, I have a little bit of purple in there. A gold, definitely gold. And I do have a little bit of green. That ginger root comes into play really well doing some of the shadows for the cream color. That's how you get like that creamy look. You can do like a light green there. I think that's my bronze color. I do also do bronze as well. Bronze is probably my go-to when I'm like in between if I want to use a green or not. Bronze is that kind of greenish color. Oh, it's golden green, isn't it? Bronze. Anyway. It's not the bronze that I guess we're thinking of, like the bronze metal. Like it's not copper, if that makes sense. Not the copper color. Anyway, we're filling in the other ear here. Another tip and trick when you do fur like this is to think about sections or clumps. So I split it up. Let's see, one, two, three. Oh, excuse me. I think I split it into 3 or 4 different sections on the other ear here. And you can almost kind of see it if you really think about, okay, clumps, and then you can kind of break it down like, oh, I can see she probably did a clump here. So like I did a clump like kind of in the middle, and then like that kind of more wavy one off to the side, and then just that itty bitty one at the bottom. Just make it a little bit easier. And you can kind of really see how I mapped it out here with all the little furs at the bottom of his chin here on his little chest. So you just map it in and then just gently put the colors in. Now, this one did take me a little bit more time because I wanted to make sure I didn't want it to look flat, but I didn't also want it to overtake, say there's that purple. I didn't want it to overtake or take away from the dog. So, and then I go in with my paintbrush here with the mineral spirits, just smoothing everything out. Because I didn't want too much pigment down here, but you have to have enough pigment to blend with the mineral spirits. We'll see. You guys will see what I mean. So we're just kind of lightly going in with all the different colors I've currently been using. The pink I use, I believe, I have it right here. I believe it's Nectar. Yes, the Nectar color. I really like that one. I tried the salmon one, and it's like too pink. There's like a salmon color, and it's just too pink for me. Oh, excuse me, guys. I've done a lot today. Sitting here, my body wants to take a nap. I was like, nope, we're gonna get this done. So I think we've all been there. Like, we really want to draw, but we're so tired. All right, so we're moving on to the other puppy here. This one had already passed away. It was an old photo. Oh, there it is at the top. You can see his little feet. So I got the one eye done. He really was an orange little Pomeranian. Okay, so colors I used on this side, obviously a cream, white, and then I had that golden color from the Prismacolor series. They're Verithin. I butchered this name, but it's like their Verithin series. It's a harder wax series that they have. I wish they would come out in harder wax for all their colored pencils, but they are a more soft core based colored pencil generally. But some of those colors really help. I think I mainly stuck with Prismacolors on this one because the range of colors wasn't too great that I had to step into my other mix of colored pencils I have. But you can see, so that's the theme for this one is using the white and cream base, going over top with that gold color. I can get you a name. It's literally called Goldenrod number 755 on the Prismacolor series. And here I just map out some of my dark tones, and then I'm going in. Oh, I do use that pumpkin color as well. They do have the pumpkin color in the hard core. And I'm choosing to do more hardcore than I am the soft ones on this one because I was so afraid to put too much color on this and then all of a sudden my texture disappeared and I don't want to go in and force texture. It's okay to let the paper make your texture for you. So here I'm just using my brush to basically just soften and spread out some of the saturation of my colored pencils. And as I go on this one, you will see me use maybe some French gray to kind of tone down some areas, just gently. I just wanted this puppy to really look fluffy and bright, and as if like we're waiting for a treat. And his nose was so cute. It was so tiny. The picture was just a black blob. So there was some light detail on there, kind of. So you're kind of just a little bit of free will here. As you can see, I think I ended up kind of smoothing out a little bit. I didn't want to go too crazy. And this one was, detail-wise, not intensive, but you could easily get too much. So less is more on these really fluffy dogs to make them look fluffy. As you can see, I'm barely lightly going in with some of my colors I've been using. Just touching up here and there and making them look really soft. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you have any questions or anything, shoot me a message below, or you can check me out on my Facebook, and I do have my own art website. And I will catch you guys on the next one. Thank you so much, and hope you guys have a great day and get out there and create something cool. Bye, guys!